Then we've got Jeannie or Jenny in Seattle. Adam, hello all from Dumfries in Scotland. And Hilly, glad to join this evening. Hello from Cornwall. And Vix, hi everyone from Birmingham. Oh, and then we got hi from Jeannie in Portland, Oregon. That's why I got modeled up. Jenny in Seattle and Jeannie in Portland, Oregon in the USA. I think it was Jeannie at some point in the summer. We were concerned about the forest fires, weren't we? You were in that part of the world. That sort of thing of the past now. I hope may it remain that way. And Helen, lovely to be back. I've had to miss a couple of weeks. Okay, so 7:01 UK time. I think we'll start. Oh, and then Jeannie's saying, yes, thank you, the fires. And Seattle had it even a little worse, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was bad on the whole West Coast, wasn't it? And then Sarah, hi from Malvern. Hi, Sarah, just over the hill, 20-minute drive from here. Yeah. Okay, so this evening, I thought what we would do is a very gentle kindness meditation, because we can all do with that. So we'll come into the body, as always. I'll guide us into the body. And then we'll tune in with how we're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally, and have the opportunity to bring a little more kindness to whatever our experience is. And we'll do this using breathing. And I'm sure I've done this in the past, of using some imagery where we bring to mind a breeze on a summer's day. And a breeze on a summer's day is warmed by the heat of the sun. And it's just beautiful, isn't it? Against the skin, a breeze on a summer's day. So we allow our breathing to be warmed by an intention of kindliness towards ourselves in a similar way. So our breathing in and out of the body, it's bathing the whole body, the whole heart, the mind in kindness, kindliness, and tenderness. So obviously it's a metaphor, but we all know what a breeze feels like on a summer's day. And we bring that kind of quality of warmth, gentleness to our whole body, heart, and mind with each in-breath and with each out-breath. And then we'll expand out and we'll include one another in that field of awareness. And we'll just sit breathing kindliness towards one another on the in-breath and on the out-breath, to all these people in all these different countries who have given this time. We're all giving our time for the next half hour to rest deeply in humanity, which is such a truly wonderful thing to choose to do with our time, to come closer and closer to what does it mean to be alive at this time and in these moments with one another. Okay, so as always, getting yourselves set up in your meditation position. You can do it sitting in a chair, and if you're doing it in a chair, if possible, I would recommend a chair with a straight back so that your spine can be supported. But if you'd rather, if you feel you'd rather be in a comfy chair, that's fine. It's up to you. You can do it lying down if you'd like to. Occupational hazard, going to sleep. But if that's the only position that's comfortable, then by all means lie down. The more relaxed we can be, I think that's good in meditation. If we can have a relaxed mind, a relaxed body, a relaxed heart, that will make it it will go a little bit deeper than if we're sort of gritting our teeth and pushing ourselves to meditate well. Just relax back. I'm actually doing an online retreat this week. I'm not leading it, but I'm on the retreat. And at the beginning, the leader said, I've got 3 instructions for this week. Relax, engage, enjoy. I thought that was brilliant. So maybe for the next half hour, similarly, relax, engage, enjoy. Okay, so that's not demanding instruction, is it? It's, just to rest back and see what happens with this quality of gentleness. Okay, so let's settle into whatever position we've chosen. Just allowing the body to become still and dropping down, dropping our awareness down into the body. Feeling into the points of contact between the body and the chair, the floor, the bed, however we're sitting or lying. Taking some deeper breaths in if we want to, and letting go and releasing with each out breath. Then let the next in breath flow in its own time. So with each out breath, arriving down in the body and allowing the body to arrive into its position and to be held and supported by the chair, the bed, the floor. The quality of yielding, release, openness. Allowing the body to receive the support of the chair, the bed, the floor. And as I often say, we're yielding, not collapsing. So there's still a sense of vitality in the body, alertness in the body, and yet this quality of rest. So often we grip the body, we tighten in the body, we strain away from gravity. But let's let gravity hold us now, and let's let the earth support us. And allowing breathing to find its own natural rhythm in your own time. Opening phase on the in-breath, subsiding phase on the out-breath. I'm just going to read a poem now that's in this week's Breathworks newsletter. I just saw it a little while ago and thought it was really beautiful. Forget about enlightenment. Sit down wherever you are and listen to the wind singing in your veins. Feel the love, the longing, the fear in your bones. Open your heart to who you are right now, not who you would like to be, not the saint you are striving to become, but the being right here before you, inside you, around you. All of you is holy. You are already more and less than whatever you can know. Breathe out, touch in, let go. I'll read that again. Forget about enlightenment. Sit down wherever you are and listen to the wind singing in your veins. Feel the love, the longing, the fear in your bones. Open your heart to who you are right now, not who you would like to be, not the saint you are striving to become, but the being right here before you, inside you, around you. All of you is holy. You are already more and less than whatever you can know. Breathe out, touch in, let go. So breathe out, touch in, let go, arrive here. In this moment, in this body, in ourselves. And allowing our awareness to pour all the way through the body and down into the legs, ankles, feet, and toes. allowing the legs, feet, toes to become drenched in awareness. Maybe this will be sensation, or maybe it'll just be a sense of your legs. Seeing if you can have a sense of resting inside your legs and letting your legs rest in gravity on the floor, yielding, releasing, letting go in the legs. If you've got discomfort anywhere in the legs, see if you can very gently and tenderly include the discomfort in your awareness with softness, tenderness. So often we push discomfort away, we contract against it, we tense. And of course, that just creates more pain. But if we just let it be there as part of our experience and feeling how the discomfort is not static, it's not exactly the same one moment to the next, and see if we can release into a more fluid awareness. Now coming to the buttocks resting on the chair, the bed, meditation stool or cushions. Letting the buttocks be soft, yielding, resting. Allowing our weight to rest down through this area. Now allowing our awareness to pour up inside the whole torso. The front, the back, the sides. And as we release the weight downwards into gravity, sometimes there can be a sense of expansion that arises in the torso. We let go of tension and the torso can open, release into space. And then there's breathing in the torso. First of all, the belly, allowing the belly to swell a little bit on the in-breath, subside on the out-breath. Natural breath, there's no need to force or strain. And the chest, expanding, subsiding, expanding, subsiding. And rather than thinking about breathing, seeing if we can rest our awareness inside breathing, inside the body. So if the awareness is surfing this experience of expanding, subsiding, expanding, subsiding. And if breathing is disturbing for you in any way, then you could take your awareness back down to the buttocks, resting, feeling into that support. Coming to the back of the torso. Feeling the way breathing is expressing itself in the back. The ribs and the lungs are as much in the back as the front. Seeing if we can tune into or rest inside back breathing in the upper back. It's natural ebb and flow, the movements, the sensations. And pouring down to the lower back. How's breathing showing up in the lower back? Maybe the angle's changing a little bit, the shape on the in-breath and the out-breath. Maybe there's a broadening on the in-breath, subsiding on the out-breath. Maybe you can't feel anything, that's also fine. And being aware of the whole torso, front, back, sides, inside, surface. This rhythm of breathing. 360-degree breathing. So there's an opening in all directions on the in-breath, subsiding in all directions on the out-breath. This natural flow and rhythm. However it's showing up for you at this time. And if there's discomfort anywhere in the torso, maybe in the back or the front or the belly or the inside, seeing if we can allow these areas to be rocked and cradled and massaged by breathing. Coming to the shoulders now on either side of the torso, and let's let the arms fall away from the shoulders and have the hands supported somehow or other in the lap or on the floor if we're lying down perhaps, just whatever's most comfy. If the hands are supported and resting, then the arms can quite naturally fall away into gravity, away from the shoulders, and the shoulders can fall away from the midline of the body into gravity. And letting awareness pour down through the arms all the way to the tips of the fingers and the thumbs. Maybe there's strong sensations in the arms, or maybe sensations are even absent. Doesn't matter. The main thing is to have a sense of inhabiting the arms in whatever way works for you. The arms and the hands, fingers, thumbs. Flowing back up through the arms, through the shoulders, into the neck and the head. If we're upright, seeing if we can allow the head to be poised on top of the neck. If we're lying down, letting the head be supported fully by the pillow or the cushion. Releasing through the base of the skull maybe. And coming into the whole face, the forehead and the eyes and the cheeks, lips, tongue, jaw. Let the whole face be soft and the jaw loose. So the wind of the breath can flow freely through the back of the mouth, down into the body on the in-breath and back out again on the out-breath. And now expanding to be aware of the whole body, sitting here or lying here. Whole body as an integrated whole experience. Resting, yielding, and yet alert, alive. Maybe a sense of expansiveness even in the body. The whole body being breathed. That is tune in to our emotional weather, perhaps coming to the heart area in the body, if that works for you, or maybe your emotions are showing up somewhere else. Just very gently turning towards our mood, perhaps. Is it dull or bright? Sad, happy, confused, don't know. With tenderness, with kindness. Just attending to our emotional weather right now. Let it be there with this kindly attitude. It is as it is. If your emotions are difficult or challenging, having the sense of rocking them with this breathing body. With each in-breath and with each out-breath, bathing our emotions in kindliness. Just like a breeze on a summer's day, warmed by the sun, let our breathing be warmed by this attitude of care, connecting with ourselves, kindness towards ourselves. If you can't connect with that, perhaps bringing to mind when you felt kind towards a loved one who was hurting, and then turning that kind of attitude back in on oneself. If your emotional state is positive or buoyant or bright, then breathing with that, enjoying it, resting within it. What kind of thoughts are flowing through the mind? Again, turning towards our thoughts with interest, curiosity, not judgment. It's normal to think. It's what minds do. The practice is to get to know our thoughts, be less identified with our thoughts, let them come and go like clouds passing across a clear blue sky. And our awareness is like the sky. And our thoughts are like the clouds. So we learn to rest in awareness itself rather than being so swept away by the thoughts. Let them come, let them go, let them come, let them go. This field of kindness. And now let's broaden our awareness. We're aware of the whole body, our emotional weather, our thoughts, everything flowing through the moments. Instead of experiencing ourselves as static, even stuck, perhaps experiencing ourselves more like a river. Sensations arising and passing, emotions flowing, thoughts flowing. We rest within that sense of flow and openness, always supported by gravity, yielding to gravity, always breathing this field of kindliness. Now staying centered, grounded, let's open our field of awareness, the circumference of our awareness to include everybody here tonight. 88 of us from many different countries. Some of us it's the morning, some of us it's the evening. Here we all are, breathing. Having the courage to be with our actual direct experience. Sense of companionship. Let's have a sense of breathing with one another. Breathing in awareness, breathing out kindliness. Perhaps getting a sense of the edges between us becoming more porous, softer. Wishing one another well. And now as we begin to draw the meditation to a close, bringing the weight of the body to the foreground of awareness, dropping into stability, presence. Keeping awareness of one another in the background, but bringing a sense of stability in the body to the foreground of awareness. Breathing in the whole body, of course. Feeling the effect of the practice. When we're ready, bringing a little bit of movement into the body, maybe the fingers and the toes. And just notice any impulse to grip and see if you can keep it soft, keep the breathing soft. And coming into bigger movements and bringing the practice to a close when you're ready, opening the eyes. And coming out of it in your own way. What's your body calling for? And if you can give your body what it's calling for, then by all means do so. Good. So we just got a little message here from Corinne, so we can all think of her. We have a family trauma, a baby born 15 weeks premature, 2 pounds, 5 ounces on life support machine. My son just phoned in tears and I'm trying to give support to him. Gosh. Thank you so much for telling us, Corinne, and we can all think of you. That's a big thing. That's a very big thing. Think of your son. Mm. So I'll just read out some of the comments because I know we've got people here who can't read the screen, and it's also nice just to not be peering at the screen sometimes. So Lorian, thanks so much for a beautiful meditation, Vidyamala and Sangha. Thank you for offering this meditation. Good luck, Corinne, to you and your son and the baby. So sorry, Corinne. Our thoughts are with you. Thinking of you and your family, Corinne. I thoroughly enjoyed the shared kindness around the globe. Wonderful. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. Many thanks, Vidyamala. Thank you for having the meditation in the UK evenings so others of us around the world can be with you. Such a wonderful healing community. Yeah, I really love that. We've got people from different places. So Rupinder's got his or her hand up. Is that intentional? Do you want to say something? Maybe not. Sometimes the raise hand feature can be a bit of a trick on Zoom. Thanks, Vidyamala, for a lovely meditation, thinking of Corinne and her family. This was exceptional, thank you. I was feeling like bread dough expanding before. I was feeling like bread dough expanding before, waiting for the release of the pressure. And now I feel like I have pushed out the air and feel I'm ready for the day. That's wonderful. That's a really great image. That's really good, Arlene. So have a good day. Yeah. Thank you for the meditation and beautiful poem. Wishing you and your family well, Corinne. And if it's Corinne or Corinne, I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Thanks so much for giving calmness to us, Vidyamala. Feel very relaxed. Love this feeling. Thank you for a beautiful meditation, thoughts and prayers for you, Corinne, and family. Thank you, Vidyamala. Love to you, Corinne and family. Love the poem. Really hit home. Yeah, it's a great poem, isn't it? So if you just go to the Breathworks newsletter, That's where I got it from. It's in this week's newsletter. Thinking of you and your family, Corinne. Another person thinking of you, Corinne. That's good. Lovely meditation. Feeling frustrated with body not cooperating, but feeling a sense of bliss and connection at the same time. Thank you, Vidyamala. That's very interesting. It's very interesting, isn't it? How one can have pain in the body and at the same time have a sense of, well, you're talking about bliss and connection. Bliss is quite a big word. That's great if you have bliss. Some of us might have had just a little something of opening, but we can definitely have these qualities of emotional release, tenderness, kindness, even bliss at the same time as a body that's painful. That's a very important discovery, I think, because I think otherwise one can think we have to get rid of the pain before we can have any emotional release, but the two can go together. Definitely. It's how we relate to the pain. That's the point. And if we soften everything like we were in that meditation, it can help. Thank you, Vidyamala, for a lovely practice, and also to Ollie for hosting again this evening. Yes, big shout out to Ollie. Thank you, Ollie, the ever loyal Ollie in the background. And then Corinne is saying, all your positive thoughts and prayers are so appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, really huge love to you, Corinne, and your son and your little grandchild. So sorry to hear that, Corinne. Thank you, Vidyamala, and how lovely to be connected with you all. Thank you so much for leading this gentle and soft meditation. My pain has lessened. At least I'm not aware of it at the moment. That's amazing. Fantastic. Thank you, Vidyamala. Truly appreciate from thoughts, good thoughts to Corinne and her family. And then Vix is saying, love to Corinne and her family. My friend has a healthy 9-year-old who came 14 weeks early at 2 pounds 6 ounces. I hope your grandchild does similarly well. It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, I was 6 weeks early. I was 4 pounds 3. So I was a tiny little wee creature. I looked rather like a rat in the child pictures. And I turned out pretty strong and healthy. But, 2 pounds is a lot smaller than 4 pounds. But there's amazing what they can do these days, isn't it? Yeah. Enjoyed the Sangha this evening. Thank you. The kindness brought an image of a gentle deer to mind. It's beautiful. Painting inspiration. And then Susan's saying, could you please repeat your 3 retreat words? It was relax, engage, enjoy. Those are great words, aren't they? Just to take into life. Relax, engage, enjoy. More love and strength for Corinne and to your son. Thank you all for such a compassionate space to come to practice. And Vidyamala for a lovely meditation. And another person holding Corinne and family in the light. It's beautiful. Someone else, I was so moved by the poem, I could sense my emotions change with the words. That's interesting, isn't it? How just hearing something that kind of goes in. It's where poetry is so beautiful. Thank you, needed that space. Thinking of you and your family, Corinne. Thank you, Vidyamala, for the practice. I wish we could do this every evening. It helps with my pain, but feeling better mentally. I wish everyone a great week. Well, all these practices are on YouTube, on the Breathworks channel. So you could actually just play one of these practices every evening. That would be a really great thing to do. So I'd recommend that. And then Dominic, yes, I too had lower back pain and bliss. That's really great. This is such a good discussion to be coming out of tonight, that we can have pain and bliss at the same time. It isn't a case of getting rid of one or the other. Thank you so much. Thoroughly enjoyed the meditation. Thoughts and prayers with the little baby and family. Corinne, I'm thinking of your family. And Dominic is thanking you, Ollie. Good. Thank you, Vidyamala. Such a relaxing half hour. A good one. Jeff and Von and Nozel. Gion. Jeff. That's got to be Jeff and Von, isn't it? I can see you. Put your thumbs up if it is. I've got that, Jeff and Von. It was me thinking it was a foreign name that I might be pronouncing appallingly. That's so funny. Gion. And then more prayers for Corin and family. So we'll leave it there, but I'd really particularly like to thank you, Corin, for sharing that with us. You've given us that gift of what you're experiencing at the moment so that we all have the opportunity to think of you and your son and your little grandchild, and, you know, really deep prayers to you. And he is hoping for a healthy child. Yeah. Okay, so let's leave it there. And I'll be here again next week, and then I'm taking this time away, but this will still be happening every week, but I'll be here next week. So if you want to unmute and say goodbye to each other, then please feel free to do that.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank
So much.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, Vidyamala. Thank you, Ollie.
Thanks, Vidyamala.
Yeah, thanks, Ollie.
Yeah, thanks, Ollie. Bye.